Network access control lists and security groups. First, let's look at network access control list. A network access control list is the firewall of the subnet boundary. Your VPC automatically comes with a modifiable, default network ACL. The default network ACL allows all outbound and inbound traffic. You can also create a custom network ACL and associate it with a subnet. Each custom network ACL denies all inbound and outbound traffic until allow rules are added. You can associate multiple subnets to a network ACL, but only one network ACL can be associated with a subnet at a time. Network ACLs are stateless and require explicit rules for both inbound and outbound traffic. It contains a numbered list of rules. Rules are evaluated in order, starting with the lowest numbered rule, representing the highest priority, to determine whether traffic is allowed or not. As soon as the traffic matches the rule, the allow or deny rule is applied, and evaluation ends. You can configure allow or deny rules to restrict traffic, based on the type of traffic, protocol, port range and source of traffic. On the other hand, security group acts as a virtual firewall, at the instance level to control inbound and outbound traffic. By default, a security group denies all inbound traffic, and allows all outbound traffic. When you create a new security group, you can define allow rules, to control incoming and outgoing traffic, that is allowed to reach the instance. There is no deny rules required, because by default, it denies all inbound traffic. Security groups are stateful. Responses to inbound traffic are automatically allowed to flow out of the instance. Unlike NOCL, all rules of a security group are evaluated before deciding whether to allow traffic. Traffic can be restricted by traffic type, IP protocol, port range, and traffic source. Now, let's look at how you can chain security groups together to control traffic in this example. Most organizations create security groups with inbound rules for each functional tier. For example, in this architecture, we have web tier security group, application security group, and database security group in each tier. The inbound rule of the web tier security group allows internet traffic from anywhere on HTTPS port 443. At the application tier, the inbound rule of the application security group only allows traffic from the web tier security group on HTTP port 80. In other words, it can only accept inbound traffic from the web server, but nowhere else. At the data tier, the inbound rule of the database security group only allows traffic from the application security group on TCP port 3306 and nowhere else. By chaining the security groups together, you can strictly control the flow of traffic from the top tier to the database. Even if someone were to hijack the web server somehow, they still would not be able to access the database directly.